Hey folks, Run Ranger here. I wanted to give you a second introduction to Run Ranger. In the last video we looked at the real basics, calculating paces and times on the pace calculation tab, or pivot page as they're called in Windows Phone. And I want to show you a few of the more advanced features. So we will launch Run Ranger. And as you can see here, it actually remembers the units and the distances that we were last using, and that was a marathon right here. And we'll convert it back to miles by tapping and holding. 26.22 miles, and we're talking about doing it in 3 hours, which is where I've been these days. And now we want to say, all right, if that's my marathon time these days, let's go to the predict tab. What would I be doing some of these other races in? I haven't done a 10K in a while. I'm going to register for a 10K this weekend. How fast am I going to be? Well, the prediction panel will give you an idea. It says here that if I'm running a 10K, I should be able to do that in about 38:45 or 6 minute and 14-second miles. So I don't run a lot of 10Ks, but next time I try one, I'll try to hit that pace. Page after that is the one I use quite a bit, and that is the prepare page. This is the page where I have worked out for you the training paces that you need to run in order to improve. And these are all pretty specific. And if you follow these in a kind of holistic training program, mixing together your easy runs and some speed work, plus your weekend long run, you will definitely improve and reduce your chances of getting injured. So your easy run pace is based on that recent best effort. So for me, at a 3-hour marathon pace, I should be doing my easy runs, you can see here, somewhere from 7:22 to 7:57 per mile. Long runs are a little bit slower than that. Lactate threshold training, my shorter, faster tempo runs down in the 6:20 to 6:30 range, and the longer steady state runs, which are a little bit like just a little bit faster than marathon pace, up to just a little slower than marathon pace. We are looking at 6:33 to 6:51, and then of course the interval VO2 max speed training down here, which hurts even more. Now on every single one of these tiles, you see a little calendar icon. I put those in there so that you can drop workouts into your calendar with the proper paces very easily. So for instance, let's say that coming up this Thursday, I know I need to do some speed work. I need to run some 800s. I'll go ahead, click the calendar on the 800s, and it asks me how many reps I need to do. Well, let's see. I think about 10 800s will be enough. And you can see here that as I'm putting that in, it's calculating my recovery time, which is in between those 800-meter intervals, and it gives me how much my run time is going to be, and then there's my pace, and I can pick a date right here pretty quickly. So I can say, all right, that's going to happen coming up on Thursday, and we'll do it at 2:30. I hit the check mark, and it ships me to the calendar page where I hit save, and it'll drop right in my calendar. I also block out the time on your calendar. I round up by 15 minutes to make it easy on your schedule, and I will just show you this now. You click more details, you'll see here that when you pick a more advanced workout like interval training, it gives you a full rundown on what you're doing, what your pace is, how long it's going to take, plus 34 minutes recovery in between, plus 13.5 minutes of warm up and cool down, and then specific instructions. Hit save. It will drop that all into your calendar, and you'll see it on your live tile back on the home page next time you are ready to go. Here we have an easy run that I scheduled a little bit earlier, and we keep scrolling up here. We look at Wednesday, and there's a 6-mile tempo run I dropped in, and Thursday 10 800-meter intervals. That's going to be a couple of crummy days for an old man like me. In the next video, I'll show you a couple of even more advanced features in Run Ranger. So if you're interested in learning more, check that out.